So, hi everyone. How are you all? How is everyone? Hello. Oh, hello. Team Hopkins can access the chat box. That's new. How is everyone? All right? Having a good day? Good week? Can't believe how quickly these Wednesdays come around. They come around very quickly. Hello, Isabel. Hi, Chrissy. Hello, Colin. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Team Hopkins. How are you all? What's everyone having for the dinner? That's the question I normally ask most weeks. I've had 2 chocolate digestives at the moment, so I've had a very busy day. So I've not had a chance to eat anything yet. So I'm surprised I've got as many as I have so far, seeing as the football starts again tonight. Oh, lamb curry. Ooh, lovely. Hello, Tom. How are you? Team Newman, hello to you all. Some toast. Lovely. Hello, Colin. How are you? Oh, chilly. Lovely. It always tastes nicer as well, Chrissy, when you've had it cooked by someone else. Oh, if I get some. Oh, I've had those for years. Oh, one of my favourites. Sorry, I forgot to put an S on the end of that. Hello, Sally. Hi, Mike. Hi, Team Thompson. The rest of you, how are you all? I'm fine, thanks, Colin. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Hi, Sue. Yeah, I thought that might be the case, that the football would drag a few people away from the quiz tonight. Yeah, I thought it would take away a few people. We're getting there, though. We're getting there to sort of roughly the usual numbers that we had. You had Asian tofu for tea. That's different. Not going to lie, that sounds like my worst nightmare, but as long as you enjoyed it. I can't believe we're Wednesday already. These Wednesdays just come around quicker and quicker every time. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes just to let any last people come in if they want. Here's Lottie. I think she's just, there you go, you can probably see her on her back as usual. Feet up in the air. They call it roaching, apparently, when you get a greyhound or a lurcher that lays on their back with all their legs up in the air. You've got the football on the tablet and me on the telly. Do you know what? I feel quite honoured that you decided to choose both and not just choose the football. So thank you, Steve. I hope you can still participate whilst watching the football as well. Yeah, had any thunder. God, the thunder over the last couple of days here has been absolutely crazy. The poor dog keeps hiding under the table because she's not very keen on the thunder, bless her. But I found the storm last night. We really needed it because otherwise I don't think I'd have slept very well. So it managed to cool things down nicely. So, okay, it's nearly 7:05. So hopefully by the time I finish talking the normal introduction stuff, then we might have a couple more people that will join. But let me know if you're here as well. So again, we have 6 rounds tonight. Again, there'll be a short interval after the music round, as there always is, and I won't give you any answers to the music round until after the break. The 6 rounds tonight, you don't need to write these down. I'll explain them again when we get to each round. So first round, as always, is general knowledge. The second round is the kids round, and there's a real mixture of different kids questions in there today. The third round today is a little bit different. Last week I did advertising slogans as the third round last week. This week they are all questions based around board games. More just sort of to honour lockdown in a way. I know that we've been playing a couple of board games since lockdown, so there's a whole round around board games. It's not as difficult as you might think, so don't worry too much about it. So the music round, again, there's 2 rounds of 10 questions in the music round tonight, and I can't remember what the categories are, and I haven't written them on a bit of paper, but I'll explain that when I get there anyway. Round number 5 this week is vintage television. So it will take you back a few years. So more of a memory test, I think, on that one than anything else. And then, of course, we've got the Family Fortunes round for round number 6, where there's 10. Sorry, I've got a really itchy finger. There's 10 questions in the Family Fortunes round, and I might have to. Did say it last week, but I might have to change that for next week, just purely because I'm running out of questions and places to try and find them. So I might have to give that one a break next week while I find a new resource for some more questions, because I know everybody really enjoys that one. So then, okay, let's get started. So round number 1 is general knowledge. There's 10 questions and 10. Hunt in which movie franchise? Tom Cruise plays Ethan Hunt in which movie franchise? Apparently I'm buffering again. Am I still buffering now? Okay. I know there's going to be some people that can't wait to get rid of that Family Fortunes round. I know, Ellen, you're definitely one of. And at the end, it's a while to go yet, but at the end of next month, my broadband is being updated to super fast fibre, which I should actually already have, but the service is rubbish. So for anyone that didn't hear that, the first question was Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt in which movie franchise? Question: which Peruvian city represents the letter L in the NATO phonetic alphabet? Which Peruvian city represents the letter L in the NATO phonetic alphabet? I love the Family Fortunes one as well, Jess. It's one of those ones where it's just some of the answers that come up just make me laugh. How you all think is either funny or extremely scary, but I do quite enjoy doing that one. It won't go away altogether. I might just have to give it a break while I find a new source of questions. Okay, so question number 3. Newsreader Natasha Kaplinsky became the first winner of which BBC celebrity show in 2004? Newsreader Natasha Kaplinsky became the first winner of which BBC celebrity show in 2004? Excuse me. Question number 4. Which Conservative MP became Leader of the House in July 2019? Which Conservative MP became Leader of the House in July 2019? Question number 5. Anna, civic, and kayak are all examples of what type of word which reads the same forwards as it does backwards? Anna, civic, and kayak are all examples of what type of word which reads the same forwards as it does backwards? I had to put civic in there because I've got one. So Anna, civic, and kayak. Question 6. What type of vehicle does Robert De Niro drive in the title of a 1976 Martin Scorsese film? What type of vehicle does Robert De Niro drive in the title of a 1976 Martin Scorsese film? Yeah, it does. Still remember the day I passed my test, I accidentally reversed my dad's car into a tree. Yeah, that didn't go down too well. So I had to bit more about going forwards and backwards in the right direction. Question 7. Which company was founded by Jeff Bezos in Washington in July 1994? Which company was founded by Jeff Bezos in Washington in July 1994? Brilliant. Yeah, my mum's just reminded me that I actually did that to my other half's car as well. I didn't reverse it into a tree. I drove it into a tree. There's a difference. To be fair, I thought I had enough room, but yeah, I did. I forgot about that. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me that I drove a car into a tree. Thanks for checking. Seems to be the cars that people are worried about and that get angry about. Question number 8. The wood of a cricket bat is traditionally made from which type of tree? The wood of a cricket bat is traditionally made from which type of tree? Drove Tom's car into a pole, hoped he wouldn't. That's his scratch. Yeah, I knocked most of the value off of my Colin's car by driving it into a tree. To be fair, he shouldn't have left it in gear. If he'd left it, I said it's his own fault. He left. I don't know about you, but I do not leave a car in gear when I've parked it. And everyone says, "Oh, you should leave it in gear, and it won't roll forward if the gearbox fails." Whose gearboxes are failing? Whose gearboxes have ever failed while it's been parked? No one I ever know. Anyway, get off my soapbox. Question number 9. The Denier scale is used to denote the density of what? The Denier scale is used to denote the density of what? Denier is spelled Denier. I'm sorry if I haven't quite pronounced that correctly. Denier scale. Denier is used to denote the density of what? And question number 10, and the final question in this round. Which British athlete won gold in both the 5,000 metres and 10,000 metres 2016 Olympic Games? Which British athlete won gold in both the 5,000 metres and the 10,000 metres 2016 Olympic Games? Let me know if you've missed any other reason you may have missed those, and I will try and get a repeat out to you before I read you the answers. The little guy. I can't give you any clues. I'm soft enough on my points as it is. Normally because I've missed something. Or there's more than one answer. Right, let's go through some answers then. So, Question number 1. Tom Cruise plays Ethan Hunt in which movie franchise? He plays Ethan Hunt in the Mission Impossible franchise. Number 2, which Peruvian city represents the letter L in the NATO phonetic alphabet? It's Lima. Question number 3, newsreader Natasha Kaplinsky became the first winner of which BBC celebrity show in 2004? It is Strictly Come Dancing. Number 4, which Conservative MP became Leader of the House in July 2019? It is Jacob Rees-Mogg. Question number 5, Anna, Civic and Kayak are all examples of which type of word? They're all examples of a palindrome. Question number 6, which type of vehicle does Robert De Niro drive? Question 7, which company was founded by Jeff Bezos in Washington in July 1994? Is Amazon. Question number 8, the wood of a cricket bat is traditionally made from which type of tree? It's traditionally made from a willow tree. Have I stopped buffering yet? Am I back? Can someone just confirm that I'm not buffery anymore? Am I okay? Okay, brilliant. Thank you. So let's just go back ever so slightly then. So what number 6? Yeah, I'm getting to number 6. What type of vehicle does Robert De Niro drive in the title of a 1976 Martin Scorsese film? It is Taxi. Question 7, which company was founded by Jeff Bezos in Washington in July 1994? It's Amazon. Number 8, the wood of a cricket bat is traditionally made from which type of tree? It's willow. Question number 9, the denier scale is used to denote the density of tights or stockings. And question number 10, which British athlete won gold in both the 5,000 metres and 10,000 metres at the 2016 Olympic Games? It's Mo Farah. I don't know if you could accept fabric because you'd have different names for different types of fabric. I'm going to try and find an example. And I can't. I think that denier, let me just double check, is specifically for, let's have a quick look. You know what, fabric's absolutely fine because it does say denier is a unit of measurement fibre within textiles and fabrics. So if you've put fabric, then that's absolutely fine. Okay, 9 out of 10, Isabel. 10 out of 10, Ellen. Nice. Tim Thompson, 7, 8. I don't know what filament is, but not according to my research. I'm not sure what filament is. Excellent. 7. Nice. Brilliant. Some good scores. Sue got 9. Is that with any input at all? Are you on your own tonight? So make a note at the bottom of your paper how many points you got, because you're going to have to add them all up at the end. You've got 10 FF questions. Family Fortune, sorry, yes. Brilliant. Yeah, I get it now. Excellent, well done. See, I went to round 2, which is the kids round. So if you've got kids with you that can help with a couple of these, then I hope that they can. If not, you're just going to have to take a bit of a guess at some of these, I'm afraid. So the kids round, there's 10 questions, but very best of luck. So question number 1, in the game Fortnite, what colour are legendary weapons and items marked as? In the game Fortnite, what colour are the legendary weapons and items marked as? Take a guess if you don't. Question number 2. Who is Peppa Pig's best friend? Am I still buffering? This could get very frustrating very quickly for everyone. Let's go with yes, right. So the last question then I did, in case anyone missed it, in case I was a bit buffy, who is Peppa Pig's best friend? Black Widow is a member of which superhero team? Black Widow is a member of which superhero team? Question number 4. Where does SpongeBob SquarePants work? We need the name of the establishment. Where does SpongeBob SquarePants work? You can just blame me. I think we've shown previous quiz episodes that it's probably my internet. And that person, I cannot wait to get this sorted out. Looks like I've got stronger connection than I did a few minutes ago, so hopefully that sorted it. Question number 5. What is the name of Fireman Sam's fire engine? Question number 5. What is the name of Fireman Sam's fire engine? Question number 6. What is the fastest animal on land? What is the fastest animal on the land? The land. I know. I do apologise in advance for every week. I apologise in advance for anyone that doesn't have children with them. Hopefully, there's a couple of these next few you might get, but the first 5 you probably need to have a person young enough to have with you to know any of those answers. I wouldn't have a clue. I would know where SpongeBob SquarePants worked though. I think I'd be quite shocking on this bit. The next few should be all right. So number 6, which is the fastest animal on land? Number 7. Which is the longest river on Earth? Which is the longest river on Earth? Should be able to get that, hopefully. A bit like Pokemon, Colin. Hard, difficult to catch. Question number 8. Pharaoh is the title given to rulers of which ancient country? Pharaoh is the title given to the rulers of which ancient country? I've got a really itchy nose, and I don't know why. Stuff in the Nile. Just don't go back on what you're doing, otherwise you'll be in denial. Number 9. On a farm, a kid is a baby what? On a farm, a kid is a baby what? And question number 10. How many years are there in a millennium? How many years are there in a millennium? And I think I may have put that question a couple of weeks ago. I've just realised. Quite tired. A baby farm. Oh no, don't. Even more reason to stay. Baby farm is amazing. Okay, so how many years are there in a millennium? And I think I may have done that question about 3 weeks ago, so I apologise. All right, so okay, so we'll go through some of the answers then. 1 point for each of these. So question number 1, in Fortnite, what colour are legendary weapons and items marked as? They are marked as orange. Question number 2 is Peppa Pig's best friend. It's Susie Sheep. Question number 3, Black Widow is a member of which superhero team? They are a member of the Avengers. Question number 4, where does SpongeBob SquarePants work? He works in the Krusty Krab. Am I clear? Okay, so if you missed any of those, then number 1, in Fortnite, what colour are legendary weapons and items marked as? They're marked as orange. Number 2, who is Peppa Pig's best friend? It's Susie Sheep. Number 3, Black Widow is a member of the Avengers. Number 4, where does SpongeBob SquarePants work? He works at the Krusty Krab. Number 5, what is the name of Fireman Sam's fire engine? It's Jupiter. Number 6, which is the fastest animal on land? It's a cheetah. Question number 7, which is the longest river on Earth? It's the Nile. Question 8, what is a pharaoh is the title given to the rulers of which ancient country? It's Egypt. Number 9, on a farm, a kid is a baby goat. And question 10, there are 1,000 years in a millennium. Did everybody get all the answers? How did you get on, if you did hear? You got 4 out of 10, Isabel, or you need question 4 repeating. And is that you didn't hear any answers at all, Sue? 7 out of 10, Ellen. Very nice. 6 is fine. Well done. 8, Mike. Have you got the young ones helping you with that one tonight? Did you get the Fortnite one, Mike? Sorry, so got to stick them in there somewhere, just to keep younger ones entertained. Hopefully, they think I'm really cool. I'm not. Well done. So yeah, okay, that's fine. Sometimes it's people's really good round, and sometimes it's not. Depends on what the questions are. Oh no, to get them all right. Okay, that's fine. I'm glad you didn't miss all the answers. Let's. Should we swiftly move on? So round 3 then. Well, you guys as well as me, if it keeps happening as well, and I might have to work something else out for next week. Tapping into a neighbour's Wi-Fi, maybe. Who knows? No, I won't do that. So round 3 is board games. Okay, so hopefully there's a little bit of everything for someone in here. So question number 1, want to think about. Which 2-person board game has 12 triangles called points on each side of the board? Which 2-person board game has 12 triangles called points on each side of the board? Excuse me. Question number 2. How many wedges do you need to win a game of Trivial Pursuit? How many wedges do you need to win a game of Trivial Pursuit? And then you might have to teach me. I've never played it. So number 2, how many wedges do you need to win a game of Trivial Pursuit? Never played that. I've never played chess. I've got so many board games that I'm okay at. Question number 3. Milburn Pennybags was the name of which board game character until it changed in 1999? Milburn Pennybags was the name of which board game character until it changed in 1999? Never played it. I've never played question 1. You played Trivial Pursuit for 1982. Excellent. It's one of those things, though. It does change every few years, doesn't it? With television changes and all the rest of it. So, question number 4. Dr. Black is the name of the victim in which popular board game? Dr. Black is the name of the victim in which popular board game? One of my favourite games is Rummikub. I could play that for hours. Absolutely love that game. Question number 5. How many white squares are there on a chessboard? How many white squares are there on a chessboard? Question number 6. In Scrabble, which 2 letters are worth 8 points? In Scrabble, which 2 letters are worth 8 points? Have a guess at 2 letters if you're not sure. It's worth 1 point anyway if you get them right. Question 7. With which board game would you associate Bernard, Eric, Franz, Maria, and Anita? With which board game would you associate Bernard, Eric, Franz, Maria, and Anita? That was question 7. Question 8. How many dice are rolled in the dice game Yahtzee? How many dice are rolled in the dice game Yahtzee? Thought you might, Sal. I knew you'd love this one. This has been one of my favourites for a while. So number 8, how many dice are rolled in the dice game Yahtzee? Have a guess if you're not sure. Really itchy nose, I'm sorry. Happens every time. Does anyone else get a really, really itchy nose and face when they start washing up? Like wet hands, like, oh, you want to tip. Question number 9. How many letter tiles do you start with in a game of Scrabble? How many letter tiles do you start with in a game of Scrabble? Just think of your hands swirling around in that big old bag, so to speak. So how many letter tiles do you start with in a game of Scrabble? And question 10, and the final question in this round, what would you be playing if you were trying to get a hat, a spade, and a saucepan onto a horse's back? What would you be playing if you were trying to get a hat, a spade, and a saucepan onto a horse's back? Right. Did you enjoy that one? Let's find out if you enjoyed it after you have the answers. So number 7, with which board game would you associate Bernard, Eric, Franz, Maria, and Anita? Okay. On that last one then, a mule. Onto a mule's back, not horse. What would you be playing if you're trying to get a hat, a spade, and a saucepan onto a mule's back? I don't know what the difference is between that and a donkey, to be fair. And he looks like a horse. And to be fair, the hat is a cowboy hat, so it's an easy mistake to think he's a horse. Right. They all look the same, don't they? Stop being sassy. I don't think I could be sassy if I tried. A mule is a mix between a donkey and a horse. Okay. I think you know the character I mean anyway. Let's try and move on. So, board games then. Question number one: which two-person board game has 12 triangles called points on each side of the board? It's backgammon. I love gammon. Question number two: how many wedges do you need to win a game of Trivial Pursuit? You need 6. Question number three: Milburn Pennybags was the name of which board game character until it changed in 1999? It was the original name for Mr. Monopoly. If you just put Monopoly, then that's fine. He's Mr. Monopoly now. Question number four: Dr. Black is the name of the victim in which popular board game? He's the murder victim in Cluedo. Question number five: how many white squares are there on a chessboard? There are 32. Question number 6: in Scrabble, which two letters are worth 8 points? For 1 point for getting both, you needed X and J. Question number 7: with which board game would you associate Bernard, Eric, Franz, Maria, and Anita? They are all characters from Guess Who. Question: how many dice are rolled in the dice game Yahtzee? There are 5 dice that are rolled. Question number 9: how many letter tiles do you start with in a game of Scrabble? Start off with 7. And what would you be playing if you were trying to get a hat, a spade, and a saucepan onto an animal that looks a little bit like a horse / donkey? You'd be playing Buckaroo. So, scores out of 10 then. Did you enjoy that round? I really like that one. Do you know, I haven't played Guess Who for years, and I really, really used to love that. That and Connect 4 used to play quite a lot as a kid. 8. Team Hopkins, well done. 8 out of 10 is very good. Any more scores? 9, Isabel. Very nice. Colin, 9. 10 out of 10, Ellen. Colin, which question did you and Team Macy get incorrect? You got the Yahtzee one wrong, Sally. And the amount of times we've sat and played that together. 10 out of 10. Team Padwick, well done. I can't believe you got the Yahtzee one wrong. We used to play that all the time. You taught me how to play that. But some amazing scores there. Some 8s, 9s, 10s, 9 as well for Team Thompson there. Well done. Did you all get the Guess Who question? I really like that one because it makes you think. Okay, so let's move on then. So the music round, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the 2 categories, the 2 small rounds I've got in the overall music round. I'll also put them in the chat box and read them out. So if you want to take a note of the question, because we're going to go for a break, so it'll give you a little bit of a chance to have a think about it. I'll put them in the chat box as well, so you can just refer back to it. Don't Google any of them though, because it obviously just takes the fun out of it a little bit. I don't think anybody does, to be honest with you, because otherwise there's just no point, is there? So there's 2 small rounds. There's 2 rounds of 10 questions. The first 10 questions, I'm going to read you 10 songs. All of the artists have an animal in their name. Okay, so I'm going to give you 10 songs and you need to tell me who the artist is, and they all have an animal in their name. The next 10 songs are going to be 10 songs all with numbers in the title, and you need to tell me who recorded them. So it's just the titles of the songs that have got numbers in, but let's do animals first. So all the artists, then just put the artists down or write them down, and then we'll go, once I've done these 2 set of 10 questions, because they're not really, just call it a small round because they're not full questions, are they? I don't really know why I said that, actually. It just feels small to me because the answers aren't huge. I don't know why I really said it, to be fair. Massive round then, I don't know. 2 sets of 10 questions. So, and I'll put them in the chat group as well. So make a note of these then as well, and you have a little think about them over the break. All these 10 songs were all done by artists with animals in their names. So number 1 is Moon Shadow. Number 1 is Moon Shadow. Number 2, Last Train to Clarksville. Number 2 is Last Train to Clarksville. The Killing Moon. Number 3 is The Killing Moon. Number 4 is Kiss from a Rose.